Well, that's easy, Sarah. We can totally figure that out. Remember when Nicolaides did his little presser and he said this?
The books that you say are age inappropriate. I'm wondering if there was a particular incident that prompted these measures. For example, if a parent found these books or children came home talking about it, what prompted these right now?
Yeah, exactly. In fact, a group of parents approached me
see, the way that Nicolaides explained it is a little bit misleading. It makes somebody think that a child picked this book out of the library, brought it home, a parent saw it, and was absolutely shocked. That's not what happened. Now, I'm not saying that the people who brought it to Nicolaides' attention aren't parents, but it didn't really play out the way that they're alluding to. 'Cause you guessed it, Christian conservative group Action for Canada lobbied. UCP loves lobbyists. What is Action for Canada? Oh, there's something. They post these kinds of things on their website. You better believe they have a mission. Their website is reminiscent of that Republican Party of Alberta. Family, faith, freedom. Go fuck yourself. Tanya Gott is the person that is Action for Canada. You can go Google her. It's a good time. But she's thanking Demetrios and Danny herself. It's a win. I mean, they're the ones who provided Demetrios with the sexually graphic material in Alberta schools. And you best believe they made a video about it. I watched it. All of it. I'm going to take some clips because I wouldn't make all of you watch it. It's your typical stuff. For example,
A very, very positive start. But what we need to take out is SOGI 123. And that's why we've asked people, look up the page that I just showed you on our urgent actions page. And then please take the time, 5 minutes of your time, not even that much, to copy the short letter and send it to Minister Nicolaides and Premier Smith to thank them for taking this step and encouraging them further to investigate SOGI.
Yeah. There are so many clips I could show you. I mean, they talk about that they got access to Nicolaides through Danielle. Yep. I mean, that tells you right there.
Really breaking the hearts and minds of our children.
Yeah, and I wanted to add on to that, Tanya, is that when we approached the minister, we approached him as a human being. We actually approached him as a father. And sometimes we can forget that when we're wanting something or we're angry with them or whatever. But we took the approach, and I remember literally sliding the book across the table that had the one that they're referring to as the gender queer book. And I mean, that's the thing that they blurred out and they said is too vile to even show on television. So, and I have to tell you, like Sandra and I we laugh about it, how many hours we spent putting that together, because we had to go through and look at this stuff. And it's kind of like, oh, my eyes, I just want to wash that away. And so I had slipped the book across the table to him and I said, so this book, Minister, is in the Calgary Board of Education. Not only is it in the Calgary Board of Education, it's in these exact schools. Mm-hmm. And I was able to show him that list. And he's holding the book at this, and I'm thinking, okay, you can close the book now. But he was just so shocked by it. And I said, I'm really sorry to even have to do this. We're Christian women, and we feel violated even just having to bring it to your attention.
We're Christian women. You want to hear something really ironic? When you're watching this little video, at certain points there are commercial breaks. I just want to show you one of the commercials that comes up.
Understood what was going on. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you're struggling with type 2 and can't stay firm, or if you finish way too fast. None of that matters, because guys with type 2 are still fighting something no one ever told us about. The truth is, all you need is a strange root elephants dig out of the ground before mating 10 times a day, known as the elephant aphrodisiac. This ancient root gave me results I never got, even with the blue pill.
Yep. There's a commercial talking about the elephant aphrodisiac to help men keep it hard. And the commercial goes on and on, like it's absurd. Y'all are okay with that talk. Fucking hypocrites. But they go on and on talking about SOGI, talking about protecting children. And look, I don't know the history with some of these women, but here's another quote.
Well, I gave my personal testimony because my son was captured through schools, through SOGI, because it was a perfect storm of when SOGI came into the school system in Alberta. And he was going through, regular teenage angst, whatever. So that was good to be able to bring personal, real life harm that split my family up.
Again, I don't know their stories. I want to say it wasn't school that split your family up. If Sandra's son is out there, reach out. I'd love to know the actual truth. But that's really the gist of it. Actions for Canada, along with whatever the fuck this is, are the ones who lobbied the province. Oh, and one more thing. Because I was interested in seeing the receipts from the school boards or schools for the purchase of said books.
And how did this get into the schools?
Yes.
Well, we've learned that what's happened is the LGBTQ activists have donated books to the school. And if there's an activist library who isn't a keeper at the gate to that library, they have accepted those books and officially put them in the library system.
Hold on. You're saying these books that you found in Edmonton and Calgary were donated to schools. So the school board or the school didn't go out and buy these books. You're saying activists donated these books. Okay, if that's the case, and if these books are pornographic, as you like to say, maybe the issue isn't so much the book, but the fact that the resources afforded to schools like, I don't know, librarians, are insufficient for them to be able to review everything. I don't know. I mean, you can go through the Edmonton Public School database. They absolutely have queer content. Because guess what? Queer kids go to school. There's just a lot of what ifs in this whole situation. I don't know that activists are the one that gave these books to the library. It seems like when you have grassroots lobbyists trying to push an agenda, anything is possible. Anyway, that's Actions for Canada. Literally in bed with Danielle Smith in the UCP. But I'll leave you with this.
Site. So if you want to get the word out about this, please share this with on social media.
You got it, Kimmy. Because despite you guys saying that this isn't about banning books, it absolutely is about banning books. It's about pushing your agenda. Because in order to make maximum impact, you have to find something that's going to trigger people into believing your cause, whether it's truthful or not. And that's exactly what you've done. Because it's starting with these absolutely abhorrent books, and then it's a slippery slope to all the other stuff that you guys don't believe in. Faith, family, and freedom. Fuck off.